The kingdom there is not humanly kingdom. It's a spirit.
Anthony Waadah.
Chief Anthony Waadah is the Benimene of Lagos Kingdom. The kingdom there is not humanly kingdom. It's a spiritual kingdom. The kingdom that represents the Ogonis that have died in the struggle of the Ogoni people. That speak for the voice, for those that fight for the cause of the Ogoni. And today they don't have a voice, and people are being corrupted based on the blood that was spilled. They spilled their blood for the liberation of the Ogoni people. There's few individuals in Ogonis, even the ones that betray the blood, are eating from the blood, not realizing that the people that fight and give up themselves, just like Christ gave up himself for the Christians, Ken Saruwa and 8 others, and 4 other Ogoni leaders give up their blood for the liberation of the Ogonis. And today, our people are using it for their own personal goals, reaping from the blood that was spilled for the people. The kingdom is speaking for those people, and they speak through me as a king to spread their anger to the world and let the world understand that what they died for is not for personal individual, but it's for the growth of the Ogoni people. And that's what I stand. And I have told my people that if I ever collected any bribe or anything to betray the cause of the Ogoni people, let the land take my life.
Okay, Chief. So what informed your intention to take up the struggle, to be a rights activist for your people, the Ogonis?
If I have the choice, I will not. If I have the choice, I will not. But I don't. As a human, but in the spiritual realm, I believe that the struggle is not just for me, it's for the people. And what the gods wants me to do is what I'm going to do. To sacrifice for my people. I'm not afraid of it. If Kesaruwa can give us his life, just like Christ gave us himself for the Christians, who am I? The battle is there. The line is drawn. Are you in or you out? Make a choice as an Ogoni man, as an Ogoni woman. Which side are you on? For the people or for the government? For the bribe or for the truth? And I stand firm for the truth.
If you look around, most of the people you reach out to most, you carry along most, are the youths. So if I may ask, sir, why the youths?
You know, the youth is the brightness of tomorrow for the Ogoni people. The elders, the elite of the Ogoni has failed us. They have divided us. For example, you want to understand that in River State, the most populated people in River State is the Ogoni people. The most industrious in River State is the Ogoni people. The most education, PhD, whatever you want to talk about in River State is the Ogoni people. Why is the Ogoni people is the least in this state? Because the government choose to understand that if the Ogoni people unite together. Every other tribe in Rivers State will not have a chance. So what they do, the federal government do, what the Rivers State government do, is to try to divide us. And my people are buying into it. We are sick and tired of lies. They're taking our money, they're taking our resources, they are dividing us. We have nothing. And guess what? The division in Ogoni, the struggle in Ogoni is the Ogonis. My people, my brothers, my sisters are the one giving room to the federal government to divide us. High prep is the highest division that we can have in Ogoni. Our people. Destruction. They use the money from high prep. $1 billion that's supposed to be for the people. Instead of them use that to develop the Ogoni people, they use that to divide the Ogonis. And we remain in stagnant poverty. No hospital, no light, no potable drinking waters. Even in my own community where Kensariwa came from, there's no light. The government hates us. The Nigerian government hates the Bani people. The state hates. The commissioner hates. The federal government, the senators hate. Everything hates Bani. Anything Bani, they don't want to see it. We have no light. It's okay. I don't want to be too personal, because if they say, oh, you're too personal, this is your personal. No, I don't want to be too personal. I don't want to be too petty. Let's talk about the Ogoni people. Kensaro was not for the Bani people. It was for the Ogoni people. If Bani people can convert the university to its own place, why won't Kensaro convert anything to Bani? But Bani has nothing. Leaders today are all about themselves. Let the meter sell Kensaro and aid others for his own freedom, for his personal greed that is showing to the Ogoni people today who he truly is. The Ogoni 4 doesn't mean nothing to him. All the people that died in Gokana doesn't mean nothing to him. He's so selfish to himself. And the spirit of Ogoni is asking Ledumite, explain to the by people why you, only you, were released. Explain, tell them, say the truth. You were not the best lawyer. Why were you exonerated from the rest of the people? And from your question, I want to explain to my people to understand that my fathers, my mentor, the people that I look up to, like Badi and the rest, the Ogoni 4 that was killed, they were not killed by the Ogonis. They were killed by the federal government. They hold them captive until Kensaro was killed before they killed them. I want my people to understand that. Stop blaming this, 1, 2, 3. Stop it. It's the federal government that killed them. They killed them after they killed Kensaro and 8 others. The federal Nigerian government is owing us. So there will be, never will be, oil resumption in Ogoni. That is not going to happen. Because the apostle of Kensariwa, we're still living. We are living. And we are not afraid to die. The true believer of the struggle. We are not afraid. And I'm saying that to the federal government. We are not afraid to die. If you want to come kill us, we're ready for it. We are not afraid of. And every Ogoni that you sit out there, you feel like you want to betray us. People like High Prep, they got the money. They divide the community. They divide the people. They're talking about our senators. They are just puppets. They suck up the Wike. And Wike have bribed them and say, no, don't worry about it. Let him be the governor and this and that. I understand what the question that you're asking me. If Wike talk to them and say, it's not the fault of Wike. My people agree to it. And now they say, oh, Sim is going to be one-time governor. No, Sim is going to be the second-time governor. He is the governor. He's better than any Ogoni man that want to come and take a place. Sim is our governor and we support him, and until he's going to go for the second time. Because it's better than any other Ogoni politicians that is out there. I said it and I own to what I said, because a bunch of criminals that you say you are political leaders from Ogoni, you are full of shit.
Wow. Okay, Chief. Now that you have talked about the oil exploration, I was coming to that because I listened to reading this morning when I heard you speak and you were kicking against the resumption of the oil exploration. And in that same vein, another person came up that countered what you said.
Okay.
He's also a known name from Ogoni land.
It's not a known, it's a known name. Say what his name is.
He said it's the leader of the Ogoni conscience or something like that.
Yeah.
On Ganitoba.
Yeah. Ganitoba is a criminal. Ganitoba, let me tell you something about Ganitoba. Ganitoba advocate for himself and he destroyed the Polytechnic. The Polytechnic over there in Bori is a primary school. It's nothing. Ganitoba is a criminal and he needs to be prosecuted when the time comes for the Ogoni people. He's a criminal. He's a liar and he's a deceiver. Ganitoba advocate and lie. He collected money. He was bribed, and he's coming on radio to talk about he doesn't have the grant. Ganitoba is a broke man. Ganitoba cannot feed his own kid. He's collecting money from the government. He's collecting money from high prep. That is why he was able to come on the radio. Did he pay for the program? Did he spend his own money to pay for the program? I saw Ganitoba on the stairs. I do not believe that who is Ganitoba is, because he looked like a thief to me. I saw him making a phone call when I was coming down from the stairs. He looked like a thief. He looked like a criminal. He looked like a thug. Ganitoba looked like what do they call them? The bandits. That's correct. Looking at the Ganitoba cannot feed his own kid without the government giving me money. Who is Ganitoba? He should come to me and let's talk about it. Let's talk about the West. What has Ganitoba done to Ogoni people? He come there because the government paid for the program and for him to come on the show and talk about him. Who is Ganitoba? Ganitoba worked with Wike to destroy the Polytechnic. He collected bribe. Who is Ganitoba? Ganitoba is a broke man. He does not have money. He cannot feed himself. He should come to me. Let him. Ganitoba should not come. They knew that I have a program. And they paid for him to come after me. Me and Ganitoba, I challenge him. Let's be on the same program together. And if Ganitoba should come to me and say, in my own village where I come from Jampon, what have you done to your own people than destruction? When I hear when people talk about Ganitoba, when I know who Ganitoba is, he's a fucking criminal. He should be locked up. And when they tell every single one of them that are working for the government, working for high prep, we are the Ogoni people, we are going to demand what we demand. And from him, is the only person, one of the people. He's a liar. It is very hard. You know why my temper is high? When it comes to Ogoni people, I have no regard. Because the spirit has no regard for anyone that have betrayed the cause, betrayed the struggle, why the people die for it. When the name comes up, I don't have a control over it. It spikes the rims of the people, the rims of the dead. And that is why I don't represent human. Every one of them, they gang up both in my community and everywhere, and they've done every voodoo that they can to stop the voice, to quench the voice. They have done it. They've done it up to the point they pay 16 million to stop the voice of Ogoni people. But guess what? I'm still living. They can never stop it. The voice will not die. And I'm charging every single one of them. The red line is drawn.
Okay, Chief. Don't support evil. You're not a politician that throws evil. You're not a politician that throws illegal money around. How have you been able to hold on?
The truth is this, 75% of what I work in America is being given back to my people. 75%. I only live on 25% of my income, just for me to sustain and promote the things that King Sariwa and 8 others, and the 4 we can never forget. The 4 of my elders, my leaders, that the government have taken away from us. The government take these 4 away from us, and then killed King Sariwa and 8 others. One thing we want to understand is that there is no Kana Ogoni, Gokana Ogoni, Tai Ogoni, Yonkana Ogoni, Babe Ogoni, Oyibo Ogoni. We are one Ogoni. We are one. And all the government wants to do is to divide us. But my brothers, whichever side they are, they will realize that the government is lying to us. And the reasons why I'm standing the way I'm standing, because I stand for the truth. And I'm not ready to collect any bribe, because I have spoken to the gods of Ogoni that if I collected anything that doesn't belong to me on behalf of the Ogoni, the gods of the Ogoni should get rid of me. I'm not worth to be living. So for that, I stand for the truth. And for that, if I'm driving, I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. Because no single individual is stronger than the spirit of the Ogoni people. And I want to assure my people that King Jaja of Opopo, it is only one road from Port Harcourt to Cornwall side. And slaves were transported through Ogoni land. And no single slave came from Ogoni. If the slave was transported through Ogoni, and no single slave from Ogoni, that should tell my people something. That the Ogonis, we are stronger than what people think we are. Our forefathers have defended this land. And I'm here to defend this land, no matter what, and what it takes, blood or whatever. It's our land.
So, Chief, what has been your greatest challenge in this struggle? What has been the challenges you've met? The ones that are so...
There's challenges. People get together, do some voodoo to destroy my business in America so that I cannot come and speak and do anything they want to do that. I get that. That is obvious. They want to do that. They can't kill me. So what they're going to do, destroy my business. But guess what? My business is more stronger than it's supposed to be. So that I don't see anybody standing anywhere because I open my hand. You know one thing? People that go to Christians, that's exactly what the Bible says, somehow. It said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Give, and it shall be given to you. Whatever I have, I give to my people. And the prayer of every little kids, the women that lost their husband, widows, the men that lost their wife, widows, people that cannot see food to eat. Those are my challenges. Kids that cannot attend school. People like me, when we went to university at the time, we were unable to pay our school fees. We're gonna sit at home for a long time, half of the semester before we go to school. And I can see kids are going through the same thing I was going through. Those are my challenges, not human. Not people bribing, taking bribe from the government is my challenge. No. The people have their costs. They have their own costs to pay. They have things to do. My goal is that I want to see Ogoni have a potable water, good health care, good education, businesses, jobs, using our resources the way we're supposed to use. Rather, if there's Ogoni people to have that, all we get is debt. Last weekend in my community, 5 burial. I was tired going through all the burial in this company and go to buy and attend another one, go to Bera in Gokana, attend another one. Pollution. People are dying. My people are dying with toxic. Those are the challenges I have. It's not the human challenge. Those are the challenges I have. How my people is going to be better.
Chief, I think I'm enjoying this interview because somehow you've managed to even delve into questions I want to ask and you've answered them while answering one. So I just want to digress a bit from what we're talking about.
Good.
There's this cultural display that you always organize yearly, every 31st December.
Yeah.
So what exactly is it all about? Can you just give us an insight of why you're doing it, what it is, and why you're doing it?
You mean the cultural display?
Yes.
Is to promote the Ogoni cultures.
Okay.
I want to promote the culture of my people. I want the world to understand the Ogoni people is a lovable place, that we have our own traditional culture. Not just because of what we borrowed from the Englands, the English people, that Ogoni has a way of life, our own culture, that today the Christian turn it to be voodoo. Christianity have changed our own culture and done what our forefathers believed in to be voodoo, juju. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that Christianity have changed everything that we believe in. However, the pastors, they are coming to the same place to take the power to go do church. But, so we display the culture, our kids, our young kids, that they have not seen Amanipo before. They understand, they hear it, to watch it. They've not seen our traditional play before. People are happy. People want to see it. I sponsored it single-handedly for 5 years today. Cost a lot of money. But I'm happy. As I've been here now, people are calling. Is it happening? And I tell them, it's happening. All the spirit in Ogoni is ready for that. So if you are not from Ogoni and you're listening to me, come and see it. See the power. See what is coming on. See the spirit. Whether from your village, anywhere you come from, the spirit is going to come. And you're going to see the manifestation of the power of the Ogoni tradition.
All right, Chief. So what has changed positively in Ogoni land, amongst the Ogoni people, and most probably the way the world perceived the Ogonis? What has actually changed positively?
Nothing.
Since the brutal murder?
Nothing have changed. Nothing. Nothing have changed. The entire thing that my people, my fathers and my uncles, my brothers from Kana, Gokana, Eleme, everywhere have suffered for, died for, nothing have changed. My people are still in stagnant poverty. The pollution is everywhere. They don't have waters, they don't have drinking waters, they don't have medical care, they don't have good roads, no electricity. What have changed? All have changed is corruption.